Brothers and sisters, I don't know what this world is coming to.
Look, here's Superhands. We can do the music, can't we, Superhands?
Tell you what, that crack is really Moorish.
I've accidentally run to Windsor.
What?
Yeah, I've mistakenly run to Windsor.
But that's like in Scotland or something, isn't it?
I didn't mean to. It's just the endorphins kicked in and I couldn't stop.
Okay, well, find some polythene or something to pull over yourself and a bit of waste ground, and I'm sure you'll feel fine in the morning.
My legs are gone, man. I'm a jelly. I'm paralysed. It feels fucking brilliant.
And then many years later they reformed and played a concert or two. Brutal, one of the ugliest sounds ever on record. Yeah, this record is a pivotal record in the sound of punk rock, in my opinion.
They wanted to record it.
I want to say 5, maybe 8 years ago. I don't actually remember how long ago it was.
They wanted some interesting stuff recorded, didn't they? Like Ty Segall had like a toilet explode and it almost hit your eye too.
Well, Ty there was an instrumental bridge in one of his songs, and he decided at some point that he wanted to make his record label pay for a toilet so that he could smash a toilet in that section. And the record label were more than happy to go on Craigslist and find him a toilet. And then we smashed a toilet during the instrumental interlude of the song.
It almost hit your eye, according to the vid that I saw.
I don't remember. I'm sure. Yeah. If there's video evidence of it, then I'm not gonna look foolish by saying it didn't happen.
Now, I have a gift for you. Now, I'm not sure if you already have this gift, but I'm giving it to you. Kurt Cobain's journals. Are you aware of his journals, Steve?
I think I was aware that this happened, but I've never looked through them. I don't know them.
It's your own copy for you.
Oh, thank you.
Now, if you could please turn to page 227, which is number 1. This is Kurt Cobain's journals. And it has a fax from Steve Albini.
I agree.
What do you remember about that?
I don't recall the circumstances. I'm going to guess that this was after. Well, I couldn't tell you whether this was before or after we started work on the record.
I think it was before you started work on a record.
I believe you.
So there was the fax. Now, on number 2, page 228, there is some notes for recording.
I agree.
And I was curious, don't use a hi-hat. Make sure there is a carpeted cab. These are Kurt's notes for recording. And I was just curious if you followed the notes at all when you dealt with Kurt Cobain.
This looks like a...
Mr. Producer.
This looks like, just based on some of the microphones that have been recommended, these are microphones that I often used on guitar. It looks like he's transcribing...
Is this what you do? I was curious, Steve Albini, because these are Kurt Cobain's journals, a gift to you. And I was curious, what do you think of Kurt's sketches? Is it what happened actually when you produced his record?
Some of this, yeah. This actually looks like advice to someone who's recording in a non-professional environment, like how to make a recording environment a little bit more friendly, and how to provide some isolation and miking technique, recommended microphones, miking technique. Well, this one thing looks odd where it says cut a hole in the bottom of the toms. I don't think I would have suggested that, but the rest of this looks like all like stuff that I might have suggested, like the specific microphones he listed. Bayer 160 or Bayer 130, RCA BK5, Schoeps and Sanken, and AKG. Mics recommended as overheads, not Neumann and not Sennheiser. Yeah, that sounds like me.
So it's pretty much your setup then.
Well, I mean, it's if you called me and said, could you give me some recommendations for some things to try for recording, I would probably give you similar recommendations today.
Also, Kurt loved, and if we turn to number 3, Big Black. He loved Big Black. Specifically, he liked Big Black.
Oh, this is a Big Black song called Crack Up.